How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you to Blacksburg, Virginia, as your Pitt Panthers are taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies in an ACC Coastal Division showdown. Both teams currently sitting at 1-1 in the conference. The Panthers at number 8 in the country, 5-1 overall, but coming into a very, very tough environment, one of the toughest in the nation, looking to knock off the Hokies. So we'll send you out there for game time. So the Panthers will defer and kick off to Virginia Tech to open this game. Ryan Winslow to get things underway, boots it deep, and the Hokies will take a knee. So we take a look at the matchup here. Your Pitt Panthers, both teams very strong offensively. The Virginia Tech defense will look to try and shut down that Panthers attack, though they have struggled against the run this year, and that's somewhere that the Panthers will definitely want to try and exploit. But the Virginia Tech Hokies have Gerard Evans at quarterback. They've got a number of weapons that have, played tough against the Panthers in the past, and Evans starts things brightly off with a 9-yard carry. Top players for Virginia Tech, obviously, Ford and Hodges have been thorns in the Panthers' side for many, many years. Thankfully for the Panthers, Ford is out with an injury, but Hodges will be there to, namely, catch a number of Evans' passes provided he can. But this is a handoff to Trayvon McMillian. Paris Ford completely just blitzes right past him, takes an awful route to the ball, tries to go outside. McMillian cuts it up, and that is a big first down carry. 1st and 10 now. Whitehead comes through in the blitz, but it's dumped off by Evans before Whitehead could get there. He finds McMillian. That's a 22-yard catch and run for a first down. Of course, you can see Ford is out with a broken rib. Edmonds and Alexander will be missing as well, though Alexander will have to wait and see. It's a game-time decision for the Hokies. The Panthers will, of course, be missing Maurice French still with broken ribs, and that's a huge play. 3rd and 2. Evans tries to pitch it out. It's knocked down by a Panther defender. DeMar Hamlin falls on it, and the Panthers play takeaway and will get their chance to start off on offense. Olesen takes the ball on first down, picks up about 3 on the handoff from DiNucci. And your big players for the Panthers, the W's, Wian Whitehead, and then Quadri Olesen, the running back, will play a big part in this offense. So 2nd and 7, DiNucci under center. He's going to roll out to his right, throws it. He finds his tight end, Matt Flanagan, in that case, falls forward for 7 yards and a Panthers first down. 1st and 10, Panthers in the eye with DiNucci under center. It's play action for Olesen. He drops back looking to throw, and he is leveled. Great pressure from Virginia Tech, and that's Tim Settle with the sack, forcing the Panthers into now a long 3rd and 18. DiNucci rolls out. Looks like the Panthers were trying to set up a screen. It just doesn't come out for the Panthers. Nothing materialized. DiNucci's forced to scramble. He runs for about 7, but the Panthers will be forced into a punt. 2nd and 10. Evans drops back. He sets up a screen. He's found McMillian. He's run out of bounds by Barry Jenkins there, but for a good 8-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and 2. Play changing at the line here for Evans. He's in the shotgun. Looks to hand it off. He's got McMillian on the counter. He runs through a defender, but James Folston brings him down. 4th and inches, and Virginia Tech will be forced to punt. Olesen here, 1st and 10, takes a toss, and he is leveled behind the line. That's a 4-yard loss, and the Panthers' offense is going nowhere and going nowhere fast. 2nd and 14 now. The Panthers running that kind of flex motion set, play action for Olesen. DiNucci drawing back to best. He's hit. He is sacked again, and Virginia Tech is bringing the pressure. It's Mook Reynolds this time busting through the line, bringing down DiNucci, forcing a punt from the Panthers. Evans in the shotgun. He's read option. He finds McMillian. Whitehead blows past McMillian. Paris Ford is leveled by McMillian. He is through. He's into the open field, and that is going to be a Virginia Tech touchdown. Trayvon McMillian completely whiffed on by Jordan Whitehead, and Paris Ford is stiff-armed away. It's another missed tackle for the young safety. Unfortunately, leads to Virginia Tech scoring 7 points. 2nd and 6, DiNucci. He's got a man in Chris Clark, and that's a throw he has to make there. Unfortunately, misses his target, sets up a 3rd and 6. DiNucci drops back, looking at Bass. He's got a lot of pressure coming in. He rolls out again, tries to get away. He does, and he's rolled out. He's got a first down. DiNucci barrels his way forward. That's a 19-yard carry by the sophomore quarterback, and a Pitt Panthers first down. First and 10, DiNucci in the shotgun. It's read option. He fakes the handoff. He's got plenty of room ahead, and that's going to be another good carry from DiNucci. 14 yards for a first down, so he's making plays with his legs. That's what we want to see. Shotgun pass from DiNucci now. He's got Jester Wheel on the comeback, turns it forward for an 11-yard catch and run, and another Panthers first down. 3rd and 5 now. DiNucci in the shotgun. Time looking back to pass. He finds Ruben Flowers, gets forward, and he is shut down after a 5-yard grab, but it's going to be 4th and inches. The Panthers bring the offense out, though. They are not messing around. DiNucci drops back. Tons of pressure. He fights off one man. Tries to roll, dodges another. DiNucci gets away from another man. He is leveled. DiNucci can only escape for so long. He's sacked, and the Panthers will turn the ball over on downs. It was a comedy of errors blocking the ball. Phillips gets a catch over the middle from Evans. Plenty of time for Gerard to stand back there and pass. That's 26 yards and a Virginia Tech first down to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 9 now. Evans drops back. He wheels it out wide. McMillian gets away from a tackle again, and he is just dancing through Panthers defenders. The tackling on display is horrendous, and the Panthers will have to clean that up if they want to make a comeback here, as at the end of the first quarter, it's Virginia Tech 7, Pitt 0. And so we return here for the second quarter. Virginia Tech driving in Panthers territory. Evans running the read option again. It's a RPO. Passes it to Phillips there, who catches for 10, setting up a 2nd and short. Big full house type of set here as Evans running the read option against a triple option. Fakes the handoff. He gets outside Jazzy Stalker, and it goes to Salim Brightwell to make the touchdown saving tackle on McMillian. 13 yards down to the 1. 1st and goal. Evans under center, hands off. McMillian all day to get out to that left-hand side. Fantastic blocking, sealed off the edge there. McMillian is in for 6, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, and Virginia Tech now takes a 2-touchdown advantage. And the Panthers are really struggling. You can see Paris Ford has already been taken out of the game, but Quadri Henderson's got plenty of room here. He's into Virginia Tech territory, pushed out of bounds around the 40, setting the Panthers up with fantastic field position here in their first drive of the second quarter. McVitie is actually in for DiNucci, who came out with an injury. He actually, wait and see from the doctors what the call is, but McVitie is in at quarterback for the Pitt Panthers. We know he's had a pretty inauspicious start to his redshirt freshman season. Really struggled passing the ball for the Panthers, and we'll see what he can do here as the Panthers are 3rd and 10. Come out in a 5-wide setup with McVitie in the shotgun. He drops back, looks to pass, throws. He does complete it to Ruben Flowers, so he's 1 for 1 passing, but it only goes for 6, as the Panthers will have to settle for a field goal attempt. And it's going to be Jay bumped on to kick it up and through the uprights. It's a great kick, and the Panthers are on the board. 14-3 is the Virginia Tech advantage now. So after a touchback, it's Evans under center here. He's going with the run-pass option, but the Panthers get into the backfield. That is the nose tackle, Amir Watts, getting through the line, sacking Gerard Evans, forcing 2nd and 17. But he's in the shotgun, and that does not faze him one bit. He stands in there, makes a throw, and that is Jalen Bradshaw for the Virginia Tech first down. 3rd and 8 for the Hokies now from their own 41. Evans in the shotgun, passes, finds Bucky Hodges, and he does just barely get another huge first down conversion for the Hokies. Evans on the run on the read option here, runs forward. He's taken down. That's Jordan Whitehead on the tackle, but it's 11 yards for Evans, and another Virginia Tech first down. So Evans, read option yet again. He's got all sorts of space. Dane Jackson comes off his blocker to make the tackle, but that's 15 more yards for Evans, who is having a fantastic day. His decision-making has been top-notch, and he's got Virginia Tech in the red zone yet again. Evans finds Hodges across the middle. That is a 14-yard catch down to the Pitt 4-yard line, and the Hokies are knocking on the doorstep. They're changing the play at the line here. Evans in the shotgun on 1st and goal. Finds his man. That's Bucky Hodges yet again. He's a noted Panther killer. Evans now 10 of 11 for 147 yards in the first half. He's having an unbelievable game, and the Hokies are playing spoiler. The Panthers officially on upset alert as it's 21-3 Virginia Tech. 1st and 10, the Panthers run the jet sweep with Quadri Henderson, picks up just enough for the first down as they want to get something here going into the second quarter, or the second half, I should say. It's another sweep to Henderson. He picks up 9, so the Panthers moving the ball, but they need to get into the end zone if they want to make anything happen here. 1st and 10, Weah goes in motion to the left. DiNucci shotgun with Olesen as his sidecar. It's going to be a read option. DiNucci going to get forward. Good solid run from the quarterback. Good decision, and he gets 8, setting up a 2nd and short. They've got Henderson going on the sweep. It's a wide receiver option with DiNucci here. He's into the open field. Great run from Ben DiNucci. He's been the most explosive part of this Panthers offense as he's returned from his injury, and he's showing no fear running into the secondary, taking a hit if he needs to get the first down. DiNucci drops back here, 1st and 10, looks outside. Great throw on the comeback to Jester Weah right on the sideline. That's 12 yards and a first down. DiNucci under center in the offset eye. He hands off. It's Olesen. He dances his way forward to a 2nd and 5 after a 5-yard carry. I formation for DiNucci again. He's going to drop back to pass. Looks, finds his fullback George Aston on a little out route, and that is a 4-yard gain. So the Panthers just chunking away at this Virginia Tech defense, setting up a manageable 3rd and short with DiNucci here. He's going to hand off. He's found Quadrios, and he fights his way, and that's a first down for the Panthers with 42 seconds to play as they run the clock down here in the second quarter. They set up a 1st and goal from the 7. DiNucci under center in the offset eye. He's going to drop back. He's going to look for a receiver. He's got nobody. He rolls out. He's hit as he throws, takes a big hit, and unfortunately just gets leveled, can't find a receiver, setting up 2nd and goal now with just over 20 seconds to play. He's in the shotgun, drops back, looking, great throw, and that's a catch for Ruben Flowers. He takes a hit and makes a play. DiNucci stands in the pocket, waits for Ruben to come out of his route, and the flowers are blooming here in Blacksburg. A fantastic catch from Ruben Flowers, and the Panthers cut the lead from Virginia Tech to 21-10 heading into the half. So not the best performance by the Panthers. Their defense is really an area where they're struggling right now. Gerard Evans is just picking them apart, doing a fantastic job. And look at that, Virginia Tech up to 289 yards of offense in the first half. So if the Panthers want to turn things around here in the second half, they'll need to find a way to shut down that Hokies attack. So, welcome back for the second half of Pitt Panthers football as the Panthers receive, and it's Quadri Henderson taking it out of the end zone. He's got plenty of space, gets out to around the 45-yard line before he's dragged down. A great return to set the Panthers up here for their opening drive of the second half as they trail Virginia Tech 21-10 here in Blacksburg as the Hokies look to take down the number 8 team in the country. And they're off to a great chance of that as Facyson does a fantastic job jumping the route. DiNucci trying to find Jester Weah on the corner route, and unfortunately the defensive back jumps the route, and Virginia Tech plays takeaway, and they will have the ball here, looking to extend their advantage. But great defense by the Panthers. That's Jay Stalker, who's come in for the underwhelming performance of Paris Ford. Jay Stalker's now into the lineup in place of the freshman, and he makes a great deflection on first down. 2nd and 10. Now Evans looking to set up the screen. He does not find his receiver McMillian, but he chooses to drop his head and run it and picks up 9 yards, setting up a 3rd and 1. They run the read option again. Evans takes it himself, but he is stuffed. That's Sean Idowu on the tackle, brings him down for a loss, and the Hokies will be forced to punt. So DiNucci in the shotgun with Olesen to his right. They run the read option here on 1st and 10. DiNucci dances his way, takes a hit, and that's a great play. 12 yards, but DiNucci is taking an absolute beating today. There's no doubt about it. 1st and 10, Aston goes in motion. It's a handoff. It's Olesen. He breaks his way outside, turns on the Jets, and picks up 11 for a Pitt Panthers first down as they look to try and cut this Virginia Tech lead back to a single possession. 1st and 10 now. It's Whitehead on the little jet sweep. Jordan Whitehead getting into the action on both sides of the ball now. Picks up 7, sets up a 2nd and 3 for the Panthers. DiNucci comes out in the shotgun here. Takes a look, surveys the environment. They send Henderson in motion. It's a read option. DiNucci pitches it out. That's Quadri Henderson. He's got plenty of room ahead of him. Great bit of play. DiNucci showing off that fantastic decision-making, running the read option yet again. Henderson with a big gain, and the Panthers are inside the Virginia Tech 25-yard line now. 2nd and 10. DiNucci forced a rollout. He's being chased. He's leveled again by a defender, and DiNucci is struggling to get back up. The trainers are going to have to take him out of the game, and Thomas McVitie is in again for this 3rd and 10 conversion. It's the 2nd time DiNucci's left with an injury now. They've said it's just basically a contusion, a bad bruise, but it's really hurting his throwing motion, and McVitie's throwing motion is certainly not doing anything better. That's an interception, the 2nd interception of this half for the Panthers. 2 consecutive possessions that they've turned the ball over, and Virginia Tech will take over on their own 8-yard line. They'll start things off 3rd and 6 here with a screen. McMillian is forced out. Great stop by Sean Idowu yet again to shut down that attempted conversion. And we can see there it is. It's a strained pectoral for DiNucci that potentially could keep him out for extended game time, but he's going to fight through it like an absolute warrior. DiNucci showing so much heart to continue playing here, and he does a great job here on 2nd down. Finds Jester Weah for a nice 6-yard gain to make things set up for a 3rd and 6. They're going to come out 5 wide, set DiNucci in the shotgun. What can he make happen? He drops back, finds Ruben Flowers. It's a great catch. The redshirt freshman having a very impactful game. He's already got a touchdown. He's up to 4 catches on the day, and that's a big first down for the Panthers, who do have 15 first downs. They're just getting killed by those turnovers and the big plays by Virginia Tech as they try a jet sweep with Jester Weah, but he is shut down for a 2-yard loss on that play. 3rd and 12 now in the 5 wide set yet against DiNucci, taking a look as they send Matthews in motion. He rolls out using his legs, throws it. It's a fantastic throw and catch. It's Rafael Arujo Lopes making the grab. Huge throw by DiNucci, and the Panthers are in business inside the Virginia Tech 5. Great grab by the transfer wide receiver. Fantastic play, and that's a first down for the Panthers. 2nd and goal now. DiNucci, he's going to hand off. It's Quadrilson. He is shut down on 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. He's stuffed. 3rd and goal. DiNucci as they come out in the jumbo package. He's under center. You'd expect a run, maybe a sneak here. He's going to hand off. It's Quadrilson. He is shut down in the backfield, and it's going to be 4th and goal from the 3-yard line, and the Panthers are going to elect to bring out the field goal crew. It's Jay Bump. They just want to get the score down to a single possession game, and he does that, knocks the chip shot through, and the Panthers are within 8, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for Virginia Tech. Evans in a 5 wide set. He drops back, plenty of time to pass as the Panthers only rush 3. Salim Brightwell takes a terrible route to the ball, and Evans makes him pay, dances around the Panthers middle linebacker, and gets 15 yards for the first down. 3rd and 1 as the 3rd quarter is drawing to a close. Evans back to pass again. He finds Bucky Hodges for yet another Hokies first down, and the Panthers are going to waltz here into the 4th quarter. Virginia Tech, they're going to run another play here. They've got Evans. He's in the shotgun, drops back, looking to pass again. Finds his receiver. That's Diablo, who's pushed out of bounds, leveled by Jay Stalker, but it's another first down by the Hokies as we head into the 4th quarter. Virginia Tech 21, Pitt 13, and the Panthers need to come up with a big stop here if they want to have any chance of coming back in this game and maintaining their hopes for really an ACC crown and potentially an outside chance at a BCS title berth if things keep up here. But it's a handoff. It's McMillian on 2nd and 10. It's a 2-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and long for the Hokies here. Evans changing the play at the line. He's in the shotgun with McMillian to his left. Drops back, looks to pass. It's a throw. He's found his receiver. That's Chris Cunningham, who evades the coverage of Jordan Whitehead. And Evans showing off an unbelievably efficient performance. He's almost got as many touchdowns as incompletions. His 2nd touchdown, and the Hokies extend their lead to 2 scores, 28-13. The Panthers will take over here on their own 25, though. 1st and 10, DiNucci in the shotgun set, taking his time, surveying, drops back to pass. He's forced to roll out again as the pressure is consistently coming, but he does find his receiver. That's Jester Weah on a big 23-yard gain, pushing the Panthers up near midfield. 2nd and 8 with DiNucci under center, dropping back, looking to pass again. He finds his tight end. That's Chris Clark for a 1st down, and the Panthers are moving the chains at the very least. DiNucci using all his different options that he can. That's Clark getting involved for the 1st down. They send Henderson in motion, but they're going to hand off. That's George Aston twisting and turning his way. The Swiss Army knife meanders his way through the Virginia Tech defense for 9 yards, setting up 3rd and 1 now as the Panthers come out in the 5 wide. DiNucci, he's going to roll out. He's getting chased. He's got nowhere to go, but he's going to fight his way for a 1st down. That is a huge hit that DiNucci takes, and somehow he gets himself up and is back in the huddle now. It's 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. DiNucci in the 5 wide again. Drops back. He is leveled. DiNucci is taking an absolute beating, and that one is going to take him out of the game. McVitie's going to be forced to come back in for 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 8. What can Tom McVitie do for the Panthers here? This is his real test as to, can he be a potential option for the Panthers in the future? He's forced to roll out, and that is just a poor pass from McVitie. Leads his receiver too much. He had Weah for a potential 1st down. Can't find him, and they're going to have to come back out on 4th and 8. It's a 5 wide set for the Panthers as they need this touchdown, so they need to be moving the chains or getting the ball in the end zone. DiNucci's back in, though. Great to see him, and he does find Quadri Henderson. Ben DiNucci is a gamer. That guy just makes plays, and the Panthers get the 1st down on a huge 4th down conversion. 2nd and 5 from the Virginia Tech 7-yard line now. We got Shantez Moss in the game to take a handoff from DiNucci. He fights his way forward to about the 3, setting up a 3rd and very, very short for the Panthers. DiNucci hands off to Moss again. He just gets stopped short of the line. It's a fantastic tackle. It's Terrell Edmonds busting through to make the stop, and the Panthers will come out. McVitie's actually back in the game now on 4th and inches. He's got the big body. He's 6'5", 220. DiNucci's not really equipped to take a beating like he has been this game. McVitie sneaks it forward and gets the 1st down, so he does his job there for the Panthers, and they'll set up 1st and goal from the 3 now. They send some motion. It's Aston taking the ball on a misdirection, and he is stopped for no gain. 2nd and goal for the Panthers. DiNucci comes out under center, but with plenty of options out wide as he's got an empty set here. Does the Pitt Panthers quarterback. DiNucci changing the play at the line. Love the progression that this guy has made this season. And he finds his tight end. That's Matt Flanagan. A 3-yard touchdown grab for the redshirt senior. And the Panthers have cut the lead back to just a single Virginia Tech possession, 28-20. But can the Hokies run the clock out is the question. Evans finds McMillian on the screen. It's a great play. Jay Stalker does make the tackle, but McMillian's got enough for the Virginia Tech 1st down out to the 36. Evans in the shotgun again, dropping back, looking to pass. Panthers aren't able to bring down the man. It's Bucky Hodges again. Maddox just giving him too much of a cushion, and it's a 1st down for the Hokies. But they're not really content to run the clock here. You can see 2:56 to play. Evans, he does have to scramble and run, and he's brought down. It's a good sack it's really a covered sack by the Panthers, and it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Hokies here. Evan running the screen. That's McMillian, and he is stuffed. Great coverage. That's Sean Idowu and Jazzy Stalker coming together to make the tackle, forcing 3rd and very long for the Hokies. And Evans just chooses to run the draw. It's McKenzie who's going to take it. He picks up 6, but he's not going to get the 1st, and the Panthers will get one more opportunity with the ball. 1 minute 45 to play. What kind of magic does Ben DiNucci have left up his sleeve? And he finds Chris Clark. That's a 1st down, 12 yards for the Panthers. They move the sticks. DiNucci in the shotgun set yet again. Surveys the situation and drops back to pass. He's forced to roll out again. The Panthers' offensive line just can't hold, and he's forced to throw the ball away. So 2nd and 10, 5 wide set as they send Matthews in motion. DiNucci rolling out to his right as he's shown to be most dangerous. Finds Quadri Henderson, but just 3 yards. So 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers. Need a conversion to keep this game alive. DiNucci, he finds Arujo Lopes, who's been a very reliable receiver out of the slot. That's his 2nd catch of the game. And again, he's able to move the sticks. So the Panthers using that shotgun set. DiNucci can roll out of the pocket and create options for himself. He's going to drop back and look here. He's going big for it. Tries to find Jester Weah, but it's intercepted by Virginia Tech. A third interception for the Panthers, and that should just about do it. The Hokies are going to win this game. They're going to withstand the charge from the Panthers in Blacksburg, and it's a signature win for Virginia Tech this season. There are 2 other games against top 10 foes they lost. They've now knocked off the number 8 Pitt Panthers, and your Panthers will fall to 1-2 in the Coastal Division. A very tough loss to take. Turnovers really plagued the Panthers, as well as some big plays and missed tackles on defense. That was definitely something that needs to be improved coming into next week, as the Panthers will take on Virginia. So a very tough loss, one that's going to be tough to swallow on the trip home, but good resilience shown by the Panthers, especially that man there, Ben DiNucci. He took an absolute beating this game, but he played like a warrior. A couple of interceptions that I'm sure he'll want to have back, but he did all he could to try and keep the Panthers in this game, especially when they didn't have their best. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. The Pitt Panthers fall 28-20. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.